Hey, what's up guys, this is Darkroom Duelist, and today I've got another deck brawl for you guys. But before we get into it, I just would like to throw out there, thank you guys for all the subscribers you've got me, and thank you for all the shares that everybody's done, because we just hit 500. I just hit 500 as of like yesterday, as I'm taking this video. So I just want to say thank you guys for everybody who shared my video, commented, and I do actually read all the comments and try to reply to as many as I can. But without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. And today, I'm going to be deck profiling a little debut deck, actually, and that will be Chaos Dragons. So let's get into it. I do have a couple of personal texts in here, but I will go over them in depth. So here we go. First off, you always got to play the holy trinity of, Chaos Dragons, and that is one Dark Arm Dragon, for Dark Arm Duelist, one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and one Blackluster Soldier. Blackluster Soldier, just an overall powerhouse card. A lot of people are calling for his ban. I hope not. And I do have the Chaos Emperor Dragon mat in hope that now with his errata, he will come back. One Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to get that Light Pulsar loop with Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And for those of you who don't know, when Light Pulsar Dragon is destroyed, you can special summon one dark, or I think it's dark dragon monster from your graveyard that's level 5 or higher. And so the loop is if this gets into your grave, you just special summon this back off of Light Pulsar once it gets destroyed, and go off from there. And then Dark Arm Dragon, when you have 3 darks in your graveyard, you just go crazy. So let's see if we can get it back into there. There we go, back into focus. Then with any Chaos Dragon deck, you always got to play 2 Gores for when you don't have a board, because you don't play any traps. When your opponent attacks you and you have no other cards on the field, you could special summon this bad boy out with a token that has equal to the damage you took. Then we play 3 copies of Light Pulsar Dragon. I don't understand why you'd ever play less. When he is in your hand, you can banish 2 light or 1 light and 1 dark from your graveyard, special summon him. When he's in your graveyard, you can send 1 light and 1 dark from your hand to special summon him. So he's always live. And then when he is destroyed, when this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can target 1 level 5 or higher dark monster, dragon type monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. So that's what I was saying about, playing him. It's a little harder to do with Dark Arm Dragon because Dark Arm Dragon has that specific, you can't special summon him unless you're doing the 3 darks. Then I'm playing double Chaos Sorcerer. I think that Chaos Sorcerer, even though it's at 3, I think it's at 3, you don't need more than 2. Because he can't attack once you activate his effect to banish something. So it really dies off to me. I usually special summon him and then go into a rank 6. Then I go double Tragodia because, again, you need the hand trapped. He's a little more versatile. Again, he steals stuff from your opponent and he changes his level, so I can go into my rank 6s, and synchro play is just that much easier. And then this is a personal tech that I play in my Chaos Dragons, and that is one Thunder King Ryo. He's a 19 beater. You normal summon him and then he stops the searching, and it just really, really helps. I really enjoy playing him in this deck. I've done a lot to my opponent just playing that and then going nuts. Then personally, I do play the Baby Dragon engine, and I play 3 black and then 2 white, because I play a Lightsworn engine in this deck. So the black dragon is a little more live than the white dragon in my build, so that's why I play 3-2. I feel like 3-3 can get really cloggy, especially with all the boss monsters. And then I do play the 1 Eclipse Wyvern to search out my Red Eyes Darkness Metal and search out my Dark Arm Dragon. Then I play triple Raiden because Raiden is the mill engine of the deck, along with the other Lightsworns. But I always want to open up a Raiden because I can send 2 from the top of my deck and the beginning or at any time during my turn, and then that just opens up and starts the game out, and it really, really helps out in the deck. Then I play 2 Lumina because I don't play MSTs or Galaxy Cyclones or anything in this deck, so I really rely on Lumina for my, Lila. Lila. Lumina's next. Lila for my back row hate, because that is one thing that can really shut this deck down. It can deal with monsters that have big attack, but back row, that's when it shuts this deck down. So you really want to have Lila in the deck. And with Charge of the Light Brigade at 2 right now, I think 2 Lila is perfect. Then I play now Lumina. I play triple Lumina because it can bring back my Lilas and my Raidens and go into rank 7, or not rank 7s, 7 synchros. And it just goes really, really, it's just plusage all over the place. This is something that a lot of people disagree with me about, but I enjoy it. I actually play triple Plague Spreader. I'm not running the malicious engine in here because it gets really cloggy with all the other boss monsters and everything else in the Baby Dragon engine. But with 3 Plague, I can use it to go into Beals. I can use it to go into Star Eater. I can use it to go into Trish. I can use it to go into Beelzeus. It's just such a versatile card in the deck, and it helps me out with Void Ogre because if I can get Void Ogre out, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about back row. But that's why I play triple. But here comes my personal tech. And this is something a lot of you guys are going to be like, what the hell is he thinking? But I'll explain it. I'm playing double Marshmallow. It is a light target, so it helps. Sometimes you will get into situations in this deck that you're just like, oh shit, I'm out of monsters. But you'll draw this and you'll play it face down. And with the way this deck just powers through your opponent so hard and heavy so quick, 1,000 points can actually be really, devastating. Because when your opponent attacks into this and it's face down, it takes 1,000 life points from your opponent. So it's an old card, and your opponent is usually going to expect a Raikou, so they're going to play something that can be killed, and it's low. And then they get surprised by Marshmallow. They keep their monster on board. You bring out Red MD and Dark Armed, and then you're like, oh, that's a lot of life points you just lost, so bye. That's why I'm playing double Marshmallow. It's a little tech of mine. I like it, but you don't have to play it if you don't want to. Then I'm playing double Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler because, again, I don't have a lot of... This deck is a raw power deck. It's not really a negation deck. So it kind of bounces off of Light Pulsar and the majority of that. So that's why I'm playing Effect Veiler. Because it kind of slows my opponent down. And I don't really have to worry about that many traps in this format. Then I'm playing 1 Foolish because it helps me get my Plagues to grave. And it helps me get my Raidens to grave if I draw into Lumina and don't have Raiden in grave. And then I play, because I'm playing the Lightsworn engine, I'm playing triple Solar Recharge because I do play, I believe, 8 Lightsworns, so it is live a lot. And then I'm playing double Charge because, again, it is live a lot. And 3 mills sets up your grave for the entire game in so many plays. But let's get into the extra deck. With the extra deck, I am playing 1 Star Eater because it is such a big beater. It is really easy to go into this deck. I think I calculated it, and all you had to do is go Raiden and then Dark Armed, and that equals 11, or Raiden plus Gores or something like that, and it's easy. Then a new card that just got released. Sorry, Europeans, but we got it. Beelzeus. Beelzeus is crazy in this deck. It's a little interesting because I thought it was going to be 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 Dark Dragon, but it's actually 1 Dark Tuner plus 2 non-tuner monsters. So with this guy, I play him out. I can go light and dark Baby Dragon, and then normal summon Plague, and then go into this, and they're like, oh shit, that's 4K beater. I don't know how to deal with it. Then I play 1 Trishula because I can, and it's easy to go into. Plague plus, not Plague plus, I have to get back to you on that one because I got to figure out how to go into this. But it's fun. You can go into it. I forget how. But you can. 1 Beals because it's Beals. 1 Void Ogre, which is the MVP of the deck. Void Ogre is probably the MVP of the deck out of all the cards in the deck. Because if you can go into him, you have such hand control on the deck with being able to banish and then send to grave and all that. It just goes off so easy. And it protects you so much. It protects all your other dragons. And then with Light Pulsar, this combo is great with Light Pulsar because it could just bring him back constantly if he does get killed. I would consider maybe dropping Trish for a 2nd Void Ogre. That's the only thing I would do to the extra deck. Then I'm playing 1 Scrap because Scrap Dragon combos really well with Beals or Beelzeus. You target it, can't be destroyed, and then you pop something on your opponent's side of the field. So. Then I play double Michael because I can go into the Michael really easy with this deck. And banishing something is really good at the cost of 1,000. It's a mini JD. Then I play one Goyo because I do need at least one rank 6, or not rank 6, I always say that, rank 6, level 6 synchro. Then I'm playing one Dragon of Rebirth. And I'm not playing Archimedes, I'm playing this because when this card is if this card is destroyed by a battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card you control is sent to the graveyard by a card or your opponent's card effect, you can target one monster in either player's graveyard and bring it back to life. So, think about that. All these big monsters, you play this late game with like a Marshmelon and a Plague Spreader, and you just go crazy. You just revitalize the entire board. But then that's all for my synchros. Then for my XZs, I'm playing one Hieratic Dragon, King of Atum. Atum is really good because I can go Tragodia plus Light Pulsar, bring out Red MD effect, bring back the Light Pulsar off the detach, swing for 25. I mean, I don't really have all that much room for a Gaia Charger in this extra deck. I could play it, but I just didn't have room. But if you guys would like to play it, go ahead and play it. Then I'm playing one Inzektor Exabeetle because Exabeetle lets me pop one card and it goes up. With all these big monsters, he just goes up like crazy. Then I'm playing one Queen Dragon Djinn. Djinn is in this deck because there's so many dragons and it revives other dragons. And I don't play a lot of rank 4s, so I thought this one would be really, really good. And it is. It's crazy in the testing. And then one Castel because it's Castel, and then one oh shit button. And that's it. That's pretty much the entire deck profile. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check the description, guys. I'm still an admin of that page that I was showing you guys before. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! On Facebook. It's a really, really cool page. But yeah, guys, this is Dark Arm Duelist. I hope you guys have enjoyed my channel, and I'm out.